Burns versus Belal. With Gilbert Burns, he's riding a lot of momentum coming into this fight, and as they always say, that's a massive advantage in MMA, but with the lack of a proper training camp and time to recover, I don't think Burns is saddling up for 5 rounds. I think he's coming out there to finish Belal. So with that said, I believe forward pressure and a consistent pace has to be key for Gilbert in this fight, due to him doing his best work on the front wheel. Even though I'm a big believer in Belal, I feel like he just doesn't like to be hit. So I'd like to see Gilbert try to gain some respect early with the hands and try to cut him off with the footwork, hooks, and kicks to put him in a box and make Belal uncomfortable, while keeping his back facing the middle of the octagon and Belal backed up past the black line. I definitely see a lot of cage wrestling happening in this fight, and even though Belal is the superior wrestler, Burns is very physical against the cage, fighting for his underhooks and gaining head position, and if he was able to secure the takedown or even end up on the mat, he'd be in the driver's seat where he's definitely the superior grappler. With Belal Muhammad, he's one of those guys where he's a tough sell, and one of those guys where he has to almost over-earn his respect because of the shit he gets, but he's a true well-rounded mixed martial artist who I believe could possess some real threats to Gilbert. With that said, I feel like even dating back to the Hooker fight, Gilbert has kind of always been the same fighter, where you know what you're getting, carrying over a lot of the same tendencies, like loading up on attacks, throwing himself off balance, having minimal head movement, etc. And I feel like with a fresh, high-level guy like Belal, he can find the openings, especially if he can weather the early storm. Even though Belal has shown the ability to fight off the back foot, and he might have to do that for a portion of the fight, especially early on, but for my money, I feel like he'll have his best moments going forward, where he does a great job of weaponizing his pace, leading behind the jab and incorporating the body work, and Burns isn't as effective on the back foot, where he stays rather stagnant and shows his power attacks more. Overall, I don't really have a dog in this fight. I'm a fan of both guys. I kind of want Burns to win because of the overall title run storyline that he has, but I think 5-round Belal is going to stay safe early and end up either icing a safe decision or end up scoring a late finish. So I'm going to be taking Belal. Let me know who you guys are taking in the comments below.